This
Hi
is
guys,
God speaking. Listen to
ECK
our bits,
here.
you might learn
Okay,
something.
this is gonna be a rant because I went to the doctor today. Well, the doctor, first of all, gave me a form to fill out on how I felt, whether I was depressed or whatever. I filled it out. I felt great. A-okay. So then they took the vibes, I talked to the nurse, and my vibes are all good. They're all better than what they were. My weight is down. The depending diabetes is gone. My blood pressure is a little high, but I told him it's probably because I'm talking to you. So, we argued over blood pressure pills because those are the things that killed me. Okay, so you can see why I wouldn't want to take blood pressure pills. Alright, so then the next thing is, hold on. So then the next thing, I tell him, well, I died, and I started telling him about that. I can read this on the chart. Yeah, you died on the gurney, on the way into the hospital. Okay, well, then a week later, I spent 10 days in this hellhole called Beckett Springs. Oh, I can read that on the chart too. Okay, well, they gave me all kinds of drugs. Well, what kind of drugs are you taking? Are you taking this? Are you taking this? I'm taking 3 drugs. What drugs are they? Well, sorry to say this, but the orange pill, the green and white pill, and my allergy pill. And he's like, so what drugs are those? I'm like, I don't know the names. I just know the colors. Okay, that's how I work. Well, are you taking this Oh, you mean the drug they gave me like 1,000 pills for? That they called in last week and renewed it so I could take more of the drug that they addicted me to while I was in incarceration 10 days, mind you. Of course, now, I did not say any of that because he was curt with me, because what he really wanted to know was how crazy am I? So I told him, when I woke up, God asked me to marry him, and then he told me what I needed to do, and so I came out of the hospital and I was doing it. And the next thing I know, everybody's calling me crazy. Gangsters are after me. No, I didn't say all this. And I ran and ended up 10 days in a place where I had no voice, no control over anything, treated like a piece of shit. Did not say any of that because he didn't want to hear about me talking bad about this wonderful institution, because doctors stick together like glue. Anyhow, because of course I've been labeled crazy. So therefore, since I've been labeled crazy, that means that anything I say is a delusion, right? This is how people are treating me. Hell, I thought being a smoker in this day and age made me a pariah, but boy, labeling me a crazy has really made me a pariah. Anyhow, so he says to me, well, I think that you need to go to a psychiatrist. And I say, I went to a psychiatrist. I used to go to a psychiatrist. I stopped going to the psychiatrist 6 months ago because I didn't need to go to the psychiatrist. I got off of all the drugs that the psychiatrist was giving me. I've lost 15 pounds. I'm happier than I've ever been, and apparently I'm healthier. So, well, if you think that you're talking, he didn't say God, but talking to someone then you're delusional and you need to go visit a psychiatrist. Exactly what he said. And I went, what is it with you people who don't believe in God? You don't believe in God, so therefore you don't think anybody's talking to him. Well, I'm here to tell you, there is a God, and I talk to him. I'm not crazy. I'm not going to a psychiatrist to be put on drugs so that I don't hear the voices in my head. Well, it's not like I'm hearing Joe Smo there, okay? I'm not hearing Frank Henry off the street, the bum. I'm talking to God. Now, wouldn't every Christian in the world want to be in my position? I know, growing up, I always wanted to talk to him. I always wanted to hear his voice. I always wanted to see him and know about heaven. Didn't you, going to church or whatever's? You know, now I know. And I'm so happy. And my life is so wonderful now because I know him. But yet, this SOB, with his degree, which, by the way, the stuff on my back that I asked you about, should I go to a dermatologist, dumb doctor? Well, I should, because I looked at it. It's possible skin cancer. So screw you. Put Benadryl cream on it. Oh, let's not prescribe it for me. You know, just go spend $19 on it, and it's not going to help you anyhow. I already knew that, because I know exactly what it is. So, nevertheless, I'm really going on a rant tonight. But see, this is the thing of it. When I was in that institution, there were so many other angels in there with me. There was an angel, Anne, who was adorable and did awesome art, and she needs to contact me. And then there was a Donna, and she was my friend and made me laugh. And then there was the little old lady that was laying in her bed that I didn't even notice. I came flying into my room, landed onto my bed, bawling like a 5-year-old. I mean, literally. It was the day I thought I was supposed to be getting out, and then was told that I was going to be staying 4 days longer. They led me to believe I was leaving. I got a ride, everything. And then they told me no. So then I had to call my friend back, who is really thinking I'm crazy at this point, and still probably thinks I'm crazy. But nevertheless, 10 days insurance scam. What the insurance would pay for 10 days in the psych ward. I didn't need 10 days. I needed the 72 hours. But they had a rule. If you come in on the weekend, we get to keep you another 72 hours. That was the excuse for keeping me longer. Then I was diagnosed with, as an angry woman. That's what this SOB told me. I was an angry woman. And when I said, yeah, I'm angry because I've lost all my rights and have no control, wouldn't you be angry? Demon, devil, Satan. I could see it in his eyes. It didn't take long to figure out who he was. Anyhow, I digress. Go back to, I flung on my bed, bawling like a baby, and all of a sudden, I felt these arms around me, and I thought, is that you, God? Is that an angel? And then I felt the softest, teeniest, tiniest little hand what they emotionally, physically, mentally were doing to me. I wrote letters to people that came in. I put a sign on the window that help glued it up there with toothpaste. It's horrible. I mean, I know that sounds kind of funny. And it is funny. And I'll laugh about this later on in life. But right now, I'm expressing this so I can get this out. I want this on videotape. I want people to know about this Beckett Springs. And from what I understand, it's not the only one. Because University is the one that shot me up with 3 dosages of some kind of drug that turned me into some kind of monster. That on the 3rd shot, they had to freaking hold me down, 105'1" of me, to give me the 3rd shot. That drug made me mean. I never knew I could be that mean. I never knew I had that kind of guts. But you know who came out? Shamir. She's the warrior. She protected me and taught me how to handle it. She was another angel. And if you'll notice, in this sky, right there, these are angels. They're all up in the sky. They all, well, God, they all know I'm gonna fly. Or we think I'm gonna fly. Or they think I'm gonna fly. I'm kind of freaked out about it, but I think it'll be a hell of a lot of fun. Plus, I can't wait to see people's faces. It'll be like such a gas. Anyhow, then I guess you'll all believe who I am and know who I am. And you'll listen to me. And then we'll do something about these things. About this Beckett Springs and these toriums. Anyhow, well, this place was a cross between the 2 big Psych movies. Okay, it's not stuff that happened in the past. It happens now, and it's even worse now. Because now they got all these drugs that they're pumping into you because they want to get you addicted. Because addicting you brings you back. Addicting you makes you seem crazy to the world. Addicting you ensures an income for them. These are the people that are pumping your drugs. You guys went out there, you medicine management, and took everybody who needed their drugs away from them. But this is where you should have attacked. You leave the regular people alone. Abolish pain management. It's not good for anything either. It's also a demon money maker. And there will be class actions against both of these companies. And someday, you people who have been tortured, incarcerated, hurt, harmed, made to cry like babies, you will be compensated. And I will make sure of it. And God will too. Because God smites people who hurt me. So, Buddy Demon, I know you're watching this. From Beckett Springs, doctor with the evil green eyes. Faggot. Saw you skipping across the thing like I didn't know you were gay. Right. Okay. Well, you know, just rest assured, they'll be taken care of in their time. And hell is definitely on the menu for these people. We are not going to try, because demons, we don't try to save demons. We only try to save fallen angels and fallen Christians and innocents. The demons, devil, Satan, well, there is no, because you have no soul. And if you have no soul, we can't help you. Because we only deal in souls. Okay? Alright, well, thank you everybody for listening to my rant. This will be the last of this because I am clearing it out. Probably never going to talk about it again until I... Okay, thank you people. Have a good one. Love you. Bye.